Hey guys, it's Zion. This video is one of our weekly Chi Alpha God stories. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a student at UAF studying engineering because I don't want a life. Because it's really interesting to see how the world works and how we can model it to do other things. Also, I love public speaking. So yeah, welcome to quarantine. Never going outside may be new for a lot of you, but this is how engineers feel all the time. Anyway, even after everything at UAF shut down and we're spread out pretty much all over the world, it's still great that we can stay connected and in community through Facebook and Zoom and FaceTime and all the other technology. Anyway, I wanted to take this time to talk about what God has been doing in my life. So I'm a small group leader, as many of you guys may know, and when I was starting out, I felt very unprepared and inadequate in almost every way, because I'm not the most outgoing or social person. But I found that because of all those flaws, I was able to connect with certain people better because of that. And I think that's truly from God, because I was used in ways that I didn't even think I would ever be able to do. Before spring break, we set goals of what we wanted to accomplish as a small group by the end of the school year, because checklists are fun. But then stuff happened. And now I'm back home and my small group is literally spread out all over Alaska. We are calling and texting every once in a while, but it's really hard to stay in community when, say for instance, one of your guys is out in the middle of an ocean on a small rock surrounded by nothing except waves and maybe a tree. Yeah, there goes my checklist. And then when I felt discouraged, it reminded me of what I felt during the first part of small group leading. I realized that God's not done yet. He can still use you and he can still use me during this quarantine and this social distancing that everyone's doing now. I mean, I've already been in contact with some people that I normally wouldn't hang out with, but they're able to text me or call me or whatever just because they don't have anything else to do. Anyway, I was asked to give a word of encouragement. A word? As in one word? Alright. I choose pineapples. I mean, 80% of people with COVID-19 have only minor symptoms. No. Don't worry, the majority of people watching this aren't at risk. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Death? There's worse than death. Why didn't they just give me a spreadsheet or something? Never mind. Apparently I'm not that encouraging. Probably the only way for you to be encouraged is to... I guess you can talk to someone else who's probably more encouraging than I am. Shouldn't be too hard to find. At least I found it's very encouraging just to spend, you know, like 5 to 10 minutes talking to God, telling him what your anxieties are, and it's been very comforting for me. I always feel at first that it's not going to be, but then it ends up being so gratifying after. Also, read the Bible. There's like 1 or 2 verses on hope, at least. There are a lot of great verses on hope too, like Romans 15:13 for example. That's a good one. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, so that by the power of the Holy Spirit you may abound in hope. I mean, if that's not hopeful, I don't know what is. And yep, that's pretty much it. That's all I have. I hope that relates to you in some sort of way. And stay safe, do your devos, and keep on quarantining. Quarantining. I can't talk. Take 732. Hey guys, it's Zion. Hey guys, it's Zion. Hey guys, it's Zion. Hey guys, it's Enoch. Dang it.